B. Listen to the speakers. For questions 1 to 6, choose the correct answer. A, B, or C. 1.
So, Len, will you be bringing both your little girls to the party tomorrow night?
Well, actually, one of my girls has come down with the flu, so I'm bringing my little nephew instead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But you are bringing 2 children. I just need to know how much food I need to get.
Two.
If you are interested in a leather jacket, we have this brown one here for $200. That black one over there for $175, and we also have this black and red one on special offer. It was originally $300, but it's only half price now.
Actually, I can't afford anything more than $160.
3.
Do you like Bonnie's new hairstyle?
It's better than the ponytail she used to have. I just wish she hadn't dyed it. Dark hair suited her better.
4.
Stand up. Why did you stand up, Alan? Because I told you to, right? But mainly because you're in a psychology class. What if a complete stranger came up to you and said, "Stand up"? Would you? Would it make a difference if they were wearing a uniform, if they were a man, or if they were much older than you? Would it depend on their size, if they were bigger or stronger than you? How about the place? A police station, a school, a doctor's surgery, a restaurant, a dark street, a busy park? Would it change your response if someone said, "Please"? Or if they looked scared, angry, worried, bored, or playful? Imagine now that you're sitting on a park bench and the same request comes from a young boy. Do you stay seated? What do you do? Pretend you didn't hear? Say, "Sorry"? Maybe ask, "Why?" Or, "Is there some kind of problem?" Okay, Alan, you can sit down now. Stand up again. I see you're smiling. Good. Stop smiling. Now I can see that you're finding this a little uncomfortable. A lot of the time, our responses are a habit. But whatever the situation, there are always different ways we can respond. We can choose.
5.
It seems to me that ethical fashion is really catching up now. In fact, just the other day, I was channel surfing when a documentary on fashion TV caught my eye. It was about this yearly fashion show they have in Paris dedicated to ethical clothing.
What's that?
In a few words, ethical fashion is a method of designing and making clothes that doesn't harm people, the environment, or animals. For example, many companies have substituted the dye they use to color the materials with safer alternatives because the dye contains chemicals which can harm the skin of people handling the material, and later on, water containing these chemicals is thrown into rivers.
Well, everyone knows that cars and factories pollute the environment, but I doubt many of us think about the process of making clothes.
Exactly, and that's what the documentary was saying, that we need to start thinking about what we wear and actively ask the fashion community to be more environmentally friendly. Personally, I have decided to buy all my clothes from companies that promote ethical fashion from now on.
You know what? I'll do the same. Actually, I've heard of companies which have started producing clothing lines that contain no fur, leather, wool, or silk, and use plants such as bamboo and others instead.
6.
And last on CBC News for today, the police continue their search for 78-year-old Micah Sanders. He has been missing for 2 days and was last seen outside a chemist's on Bradley Street in Portobello. He is of medium height, with white hair and a bushy moustache, grey eyes and a burn mark on his left cheek. He was wearing a pair of faded jeans, trainers, a white t-shirt and a dark blue anorak. He suffers from Alzheimer's and may be seen wandering the streets looking lost. If anyone sees him, please call 116 006. That's all from us. Tune in 1 hour from now for the latest news here on CBC.